Hi everybody, just a wee quick video review of race number 17 here in Florida yesterday in the Guinness World Record Challenge. And what have I got to say? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh my god, I'm so tired. I am absolutely 2 races back to back. Travel over here to Florida with family and that, and I just absolutely shattered. Every part of my body is sore, aching, in pain, and a lot of pain, to be honest with you. Struggled even. I didn't think I was going to be able to start yesterday because I've got a chest infection from the air conditioning in the hotel. So it was killing me yesterday morning. Sore head, sore everything yesterday morning. Didn't think I was going to be able to start the race, but I started it and coughed and spluttered the whole way through the swim. Maybe that's why my swim time was slow. The water was actually really beautiful. Beautiful race. So thumbs up to Ironman 70.3 Florida's beautiful race. We got a lot of clouds, overcast clouds during the cycle, and in the run the sun came out, which was really hot. So the swim was beautiful, the water was beautiful. I thought the water was calm. I thought it was going along nicely in the swim, but a wee bit slower. Bike, I was pushing really hard, averaging 32.5 kilometers an hour for the first half of the race. And then it was very technical, lots of turns and everything on the bike. So you get a good run and then you be turning again, and then there was parts of it moving on to kilometer 50, and it was just rolling hills. So I thought Florida was flat, but it wasn't too flat, so lots of rolling hills which slowed you down a little bit. And then the last sort of 20 kilometers was just wind in the face. So skiing slowed it down a wee bit, and I think I felt really good in the bike at the start. So I was happy with the bike yesterday, considering that it was a hired bike, not my bike, hired road bike. So if I can get my TT bike now out on some of these races with me, my cycling is going to really come down time wise. So got to the run, and it was just in bits. It was completely in bits in the run. Couldn't run. Walking, running. I had to pull everything out of me to even finish, I have to say to you. Although the time was quicker than the previous week, but that's not important. But it really was tough. I was wobbling all over the place in heat. It was really challenging, you know. So, but I got through it. This morning, I'm in a lot of pain, I have to say to you. But I was having lots of thoughts of, you know, I'm at 17 now. The existing record is still 23, so it hasn't changed yet officially. So I have 6 more to go till equal. And if you had asked me 2 years ago would I even be in this position, I would have laughed at you. So I'm in this position, but I tell you, I had all sorts of pain, the throat, the head, the energy levels all low, and all morning I was just going through, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to be able to finish this? And you know, when your energy levels are low and when there's lots of pain, and we all of that in life, when we're going through pain and challenge. I was with a lady in the taxi the other day and telling her what the super used about, and telling her what I'm doing, and she was saying that she suffers from anxiety and depression, and she was asking, you know, for any tips or advice. And this morning I was giving her tips and advice in the car, and I remember a statement, I think it was Tony Robbins said it: pain pushes until vision pulls. Pain pushes until vision pulls. And I remember about a story about Victor, his name was Victor Franklin, A Man's Search for Meaning, and in his book he was in a German Nazi concentration camp, and every day he was going through serious pain. People were being taken off and killed and everything, and his way of getting through it was to dream about the future. And I was sharing this with this lady. She was saying, Declan, that's hard hard to listen, hard to hear, you know, when you're going through the anxiety or depression. You're telling me to dream about things. So she started opening up and saying that she wanted to travel, and we just had conversations about that. So, you know, put the names down, and she started coming alive. And then this morning, when I was going through all of this pain and torture, I couldn't click out of it. And then kids went to the swimming pool, and I did a meditation, 10-15 minutes meditation, and all of a sudden it just came to me, and I started dreaming about the last race, which would be down in Tyrone limits down in Dungannon. And I started thinking about that race, and I started thinking of everybody there, and I started thinking of it all coming together, and all of a sudden my energy levels have just lifted. I'm feeling better. Actually, the pain is starting to go away, as strange as it may be, but the endorphins are going in the body again. And it was just that thing of picture the end outcome of where you want to go, and that is working for me this morning. It's the only thing that I can hold on to, because, you know, the body is in bits. There's no point in me saying I'm a very positive thinker, and there's no point in me saying it's not, because it is. But having said that, what I need to focus on is the end outcome, and that's for the rest of this week, is just focusing on the end outcome. That's all I can do at this stage, and let everything else take its course. So challenging home tomorrow, flying off to Estonia Thursday, Friday, back in Friday evening, and then flying off to Rome on Saturday for race 18. So this challenge is not just about doing Ironmans or raising money for a Super U cause, so much more in it, you know. And thank you. There's been lots of support offline, strangely offline, from a lot of business people in supporting and sponsoring Super U. Every race we raise about $1,000 or $1,500, $2,000 offline. So we thank everybody for that. I'm going to do a video and I'll thank everybody personally on that. So and again, online, there's a wee button there if you just want to click online to donate. Make it worthwhile. Make what I'm doing here worthwhile. Guys in the Super U there are doing a great job. You can check them out online, and Facebook page Super U Club, or the website superuclub.co.uk, and see what they're doing. They're doing a great job. Every person I speak to when I'm travelling, I tell them about Super U. There's not one person hasn't been touched in some way by challenges, and I'm choosing to challenge myself in doing all these. I'm choosing to put myself through pain. I'm choosing to put myself under pressure, just to use the tools that I know. So listen, good luck for now, and I'll talk to you again maybe during the week, or if not, we'll catch up at Challenge Roma next weekend, Sunday next weekend. Thanks, bye.